Life has a way at times of feeling like a tomb. Like, you can feel like you're buried in the things of life. Like, you're buried with your work. You're buried with your relationships. You're buried with your family. You're buried with your ministry work. You literally feel like you're in a tomb. You're trapped. There's a stone in front of it, and you're never going to escape. You're never going to get out, and nothing is ever going to change. And it starts to impact the people around you. And it's almost like they can tell. They can see it. It's written all over your face, your countenance, your behavior, your attitude is different. It's like you're walking through life like a zombie. Because even though you're walking around, you're literally mummified. You're trapped inside of your own circumstances and situations. And you have come to the place where you believe it can't be fixed and it can't change. The family of Lazarus were convinced of the same thing in John chapter 11. They were convinced that it was over. And so when Jesus showed up 4 days late, Martha said to him, "You know what? If you would have been here, my brother wouldn't have died." And Mary, when she first saw him, the same thing. She fell to her knees and said, "You know what, Jesus? If you would have been here, my brother would not have died." And Jesus' response was, "Lazarus will rise again." And he goes to the tomb and he tells them to remove the stone. And everybody's like, "No, don't remove the stone. You don't want to see what's under there." And some of us were scared to take the covering. We're scared to show who we really are. We're scared to look behind the smile that we put on in public, the niceness that we show at church. We're scared that if people see who we really are, that it's going to be ugly, it's going to be bad. People aren't going to like us, they're not going to look at us the same. And so they didn't want Jesus to open the tomb because they were like, he's been in there for many days, it's going to smell, it's going to stink. This is a dead man we're talking about. He's going to be like decaying. And he said, "Move the stone." They moved the stone. Then he said, "Lazarus, come out." It says he came out bound. And Jesus told them to remove the wrappings and let him go. And I just have one word for you today. Come out. Come out of your depravity. Come out of your depression. Come out. Come out of your situation. Come out of your stress. Come out of your guilt. Come out of your shame. Come out. Come out. Jesus is offering you new life. It doesn't matter what you have done in your life to put yourself in the tomb that you're living in. If you would just be bold enough to remove the stone, to remove the niceties and the fakeness and the falseness of who you are and get down to who you really are, and you would just come out, Jesus offers you new life. And there's people that you don't even know. You think that they won't help, but there's people in your life that are designed and assigned to help you remove the things that you've used to cover yourself up, to protect your self-image. And underneath is someone great and amazing that God wants to use. Come out and walk in the newness of life. I'll see you guys tomorrow for John chapter 12. Peace out.